Recent times, they haven't beaten Motherwell on the road in their last 5 encounters. Hearts were also wearing their special third strip, which bore the names of the 8,000 fans who'd helped save the club from financial ruin. Rob McLean is your match commentator.
3 big names back on the Motherwell team sheet. Stephen McManus free of suspension. Stephen Hamill and Keith Lasley recovered from injury. They replaced Lang, Taylor and Ainsworth. Back after a ban for Hearts is top scorer Juanma, and there's a start for Danny Swanson. Billy King is out injured. Prince Boisben demoted to the bench. Scott MacDonald looking to spark something. That's in for Louis Moult. Alexander in trouble, and Motherwell ahead inside 90 seconds. Hearts desperately looking for a free kick. It wasn't coming their way. That was adjudged to be a fair challenge from Moult against the goalkeeper. So often you see these given, not that time. It's an 8th goal of the season for Moult, and it's an aerial challenge that the Hearts goalkeeper should have won, but nothing wrong with the challenge. 1-0 Motherwell. That's Kennedy in trouble against Osman Sow, who threads the ball through for Juanma, and it's 1-1, and it's a delightful finish. And that's number 9 of the season for Hearts' Spanish striker. Poor defensively from Motherwell, but a really good finish. 9 minutes played, 2 goals already, 1-1. That's Swanson. The ball spinning back in the direction of Kieran Kennedy. Dangerous back pass. Osman Sow with a real chance to turn this game completely around. Has to be disappointed he didn't do more with this. Credit to Connor Ripley for the save. Danny Swanson's free kick. There's Rossi! There's a glaring miss. I don't think he needs told. He should have been scoring here. Well picked out. Great free kick. Missed opportunity. Again it's Swanson. Again it's a chance, and it's Patterson. This time with an angled header, which produces a good stop here from Ripley. Johnson's touch, and Marvin Johnson gets it back, having a look at what's on. There's MacDonald. Great save, Alexander. That's a crucial touch as Grimshaw and Oshaniwa scrap for possession close to the goal line. Great wing play again from Johnson. The faintest of touches from MacDonald. Good save. Swanson for Juanma. I think Ripley got a touch to that to divert Juanma's effort away from goal. Long ball from Hamill, off the head of Payardo. Dangerous from Rossi, and he flies into the challenge against MacDonald. And Marvin Johnson is racing away here and thumps home Motherwell's 2nd goal. Great bit of composure inside the penalty box. And you can't say that about the Hearts defending. They really messed up badly, and there's the punishment. Johnson on the mark on 65 minutes to 1. Prince Boisben off the bench. Zoom with the touch. Osman Sow hammers home the equaliser for Hearts. A spectacular strike. It's gone right over the top of Connor Ripley. The Motherwell goalkeeper bemused and beaten. Here goes Boisben again, a powerful addition to the midfield. Picking his way through. Juanma looks for the shot at goal, blocked. So, saved by Ripley, and Sam Nicholson blazes that over the top, and he can't bear to look A hat-trick of chances for Hearts to turn 1 point into 3. Looks like it's going to end 2-2.
I thought our performance was terrific. I think we probably should have won the game. We had enough chances, certainly chances. We made more chances. So, you know, I was pleased with it, but I really enjoyed the game. The players, both sets of players, in the conditions, you know, really coped with it well.
Disappointed to lose, drop 2 points. We'd like to come here and win, get 3 points, but, you know, accept a point. You know, Motherwell worked hard. We get into good areas and made bad decisions. So, you know, all in all, on a day like today, you know, the weather, you know, the conditions and the way Motherwell played, then we'll take a point.
I think it's fair to say that we all were glad to see Louis Malt's goal stand. Even you, former Hearts captain Michael Stewart.
Of course. Yeah. No, I think that you see goalkeepers get far too much protection. I think it's a fair challenge, and as you quite rightly said, well played to Stephen McLean for allowing the challenge to go unpunished, because he just jumps up, hits his head and comes back down, and he's got a tap into the back of the net. You know, I think Neil Alexander's got to do better there. You know, it amazes me the amount of times you see goalkeepers who are jumping, they've got their hands in the air, yet can still be beaten with a guy who's only using his head. You know, I think that the goalkeeper's mistake there, and good to see that one standing.
It was a good point from Motherwell, Stuart, but they are second bottom of the table. Where do they need to improve for you?
Well, I think the good thing yesterday, they had Stevie Hamill back, Lars Light. They've got good experienced professionals in the dressing room, McManus, Pearson. I thought Johnson, I mean, fantastic goal there he gets, you know, and I think he needs to put his best. Ainsworth, they've got good forward players, but certainly on the edits there, Hearts had some good opportunities as well. But it was a good point, but there's only 6 points between that and 6. I think Motherwell and the teams down there can still look to climb with a couple of victories.
Hearts captain Blaise Augustine in the week talking about how they can possibly still pip Celtic to the title, Michael. I'm not sure what Robbie Neilson thought about that. Well, actually, I do know what he thought about it, and he wasn't so pleased. But at the same time, it was a missed opportunity in a way. But let's look at Osman So's goal. It was a real belter. Was it better than Robbie Muirhead's, which we saw earlier in the programme for Partick Thistle?
I mean, look, both of them were fantastic strikes. It's a position I think that Osman So picks up a lot in that sort of number 10 position. This time, he's got no other thought than hitting and finishes up in the back of the net. End product, something that Osman So lacks at times. He certainly doesn't hear. Better than Robbie Muirhead's. I think the two of them were fantastic, but I'd give it to Osman So for the only reason being it actually got his team a point, whereas Robbie Muirhead's was irrelevant at the end of the day, even though it is a fantastic strike.
I would give it to Muirhead because it cost Motherwell 2 points, unfortunately. But no, two great strikes.
Michael, Stuart, thank you very much indeed. We're running out of time. After all that, the Ladbrokes Premiership table looks like this. Tonight, Celtic remain on top, 7 points clear of Aberdeen. Hearts in third place, just a point.